driving quite an unusual car today. I'm driving Skoda's Roomster.mp4, which has a 1.9 litre diesel engine. I feel it's unusual because it's very attractive, and with other cars of this type, you tend to have that, it's got loads of space but not very good looking, whereas with this it's loads of space and it's really good looking. And has the profile of a very sort of little mini MPV. It's got great curves on it, a lovely front, lovely big grille, lots of nice chrome. The styling of the windows I think are really, really smart, the way they sort of curve towards the back. I love the lights at the back, they're in a nice sort of long line, which I think are very, very stylish. I think the main impression when you first come into this car is not just the sheer space, but the fact it seems to be divided into two separate areas, and Skoda described it as the driving area at the front, or the driving room, and the living room at the back, and that is just such a great description. So at the front you've got the smaller windows, the panoramic windscreen, and at the back you've got these huge windows. The seats at the back are slightly raised as well, so the passengers there have got a really good view out, and with these big windows and the panoramic sunroof they've got such a great feeling of airiness and space. At the front it really is fantastic for the driver. You can move the steering wheel backwards and forwards, up and down. The seats are really flexible, move and get into a comfortable position. I love all the dials and the dash, very simple, very straightforward and really easy to use. I think the quality of the dash is lovely. I really do like the feel of it, really lovely and solid. Ooh. So talking about the space and room in this car, I mean it is called Roomster after all, so I presume that's why. It's very flexible seating arrangements. At the back you've got the 3 seats, but the middle seat can be taken out very easily, it's quite light, and the outer seats can be pushed together. So you then have a car for 4, but with loads of elbow room. But if you didn't want to take the middle seat out, it does also flop forward, provides 2 lovely armrests, which are all lovely and squidgy and cushioned, and cup holders. So you can keep squabbling children separated, or just give adults more space. The boot is absolutely huge, and I had a big desire just to climb on in. And if you put the seats forward, flop them forward is even larger, and also of course you can take all 3 seats out and it is a huge space. Even driving in these awful weather conditions at the moment, so I do apologise for the external noise of the rain, it's a fantastically fun car to drive. It's agile, it's nippy, it's fast when you want it to be. It's got quite a sporty feel to it, none of this wallowing around of a larger car. So even though we're driving the car with a bigger engine in the 1.9, it's still amazingly economic. You get 53.3 miles per gallon on a combined cycle, and the carbon dioxide emissions are 139 grams per kilometre, so I think that's actually quite impressive. So who would buy this car? I think for me, if I only had 2 kids, it would be well on my list of one I'd consider. You've got such flexible seating, you've got a huge amount of luggage space for all those trips away. It's stylish to look at, great to drive. I think it'd be fantastic for a family of 4.